Hello everyone, I'm just going through the apps. It's like, I don't have need for the N64, I have no need for the Nintendo DS, I have no need for this. Atari, maybe. This I have no need for. No need for them, I have no need for that. Game Watch, maybe I'll keep that. I have no need for these. I'll keep that. Keep those two. Yeah, I'll get rid of that. Probably these three along with the port folder. I have no need. So this is the 5th time I've actually tried to get this video done. The other 4 times, first one got interrupted. Second one, same thing. We're talking in the background. The third one was the same thing. Fourth one, the camera kept, my mobile phone camera kept doing something it wasn't supposed to. So now I'm using a vlogging light, which is actually helpful. But what's not helpful is the camera being a BICTH at the moment, because it's blurring out that area when it's not supposed to. And of course, it's focusing on my fingers when it's supposed to be on the screen. So what we have here is version 1.1.9. There is a 16 gig version, a 32 gig version, and a 64 gig version. I have a 64 gig card in here. This is a 128 gig card that I had spare. Now I'm on, yeah, that's right. So if I go background settings, I'm on background 8. We got Rapture, Hexagon Carbon Fiber Purple, Arcade Room, PlayStation style theme, Cyberpunk 2077. That would be New York. Empire State Building, that is there. People want to say otherwise, please go right ahead, because that's not Tokyo. Oh no, could be Tokyo. Could be Japan. I think that is Japan. As I think. Could be China too. Background image 3, 2, and then we have background 1, but background 0 when you do update. And I've noticed a number of people who actually have gone through the update. They say, here's backgrounds, I'm just going to keep it stock. You can keep it stock if you want. You can change it. But this is what you'll have under icon settings for style 2. You'll have just stock. Whereas if you go to style 1, you'll have a different bunch of icons that you can change. So if I go icon 7, search history, so it just, but this is all the same. So I'm just going to change it back to, so I could have that, but I kind of like icon 0. So if you want Angry Birds, you can have Angry Birds. If you want something else, they're your options. Network settings is exactly the same. I'm not going to show because that has my network settings on it and such. Date and time, which is literally this. Always leave it at 6. Change this to never. Even if you have it at 10 minutes, go to never. Because you could be doing something and it's like, oh, I need to take this with me. I don't use game room. I do use this. Menu. This is just basically, this button just takes you straight to all this. I was like, yeah, look, menu. Okay. Oh, it's just that. No thanks. There is a reset button right here, so I'm not going to touch that. But there is, if you do get one, do not get these ports mixed up. The reason why, I'm going to show you. Just let me grab my USB-C cable or my Samsung and see how it's got one battery. Yes, that will charge. The first one will not charge. Do not put it into the first one. You want the one that says DC OTG. The OTG one, I don't use. I'm trying to get a cable to use so I can put this on, so I can play this on the big screen like all my PlayStation 1 games and such. Nintendo, Super Nintendo and everything else that I have. So this is charging now. So it's like, don't put it like screensaver. Don't have it on. If you are charging and playing at the same time, you will want to see the charge. And yes, this can go up to 10. But I keep it at 3. If you don't want sound, you can put it to 0. But keep it at 3, it's the best. Now I'm just gonna load up an obscure game. And I don't mean a obscure game. One that hasn't gotten a lot of love. Just so that you can see how it plays. So if you're in game, you'll get this. Medabots did get a re-release. Japan only. Everywhere else, no. So considering I didn't have any other safe data, so right, I'm just in control of Iki. I'm just going to keep it Ziki. You can change his name to whatever name you want. So it's like, oh, James and everything else. I do love obscure games like this. Considering when they have an anime to them. But yeah. If you want the links to the like the 16, 32 and 64 gig, they are going to be down below this video, so do check the description. I'm gonna end here, and I'm gonna go back to playing this. I'm gonna see what I can do in Medabots, because I really do need to play Medabots. I do need to grab a see, what is it? An Anbernic RG35xx H. I've got backups with my PS2 games that I want to play, and this does not play them. So if you are getting this to play your PlayStation 2 games that you've got backed up, you might want to head for the RG35xx H. Because if you got GameCube games that you've backed up, the RG35xx H can play those as well. So that's what I'm looking at, because a friend gave me his collection of backed up GameCube games, and I'm like, beauty, I want to play some of these. This can't. Might see if a friend's got any N64 titles that he doesn't want that I can play. Which is be fine, because I do actually want to try a few games that I never got to play, because everything else is, yeah. Also, do be careful. This does overheat because there's no cooling system, which kind of sucks. And judging where the battery is, the micro SD cards might get cooked. So I don't know if there's any thermal or insulation there for them. But others have taken this apart and checked, so I'm going to have to find out what I need to use. Ooh, what have we got here? Bat metal. Nice. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to play Medabots. Medabots version. Because I can, and it's one of my backed up games. Yeah, I found... Me and a mate went through his game collection. We found it. The battery was literally... We grabbed the files and such. The battery itself corroded, so we weren't able to save the cartridge. Which is why I ended up with this. But anyway. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for more notifications. Share the video with anyone else who is in need of the files down below the video in the description. And I'll see us all next week. No, wait. This Friday. For Free Game Friday. But yeah. Enjoy wherever you are. Stay safe. Have fun. Happy gaming.